Hey guys, it's Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network. And I am wearing my completely unhinged shirt today because I'm about to be completely unhinged today. Gypsy Rose is back in the news today. They did an article with her yesterday. Several different news outlets put it out. Let's check out what Gypsy Rose has to say. It's a doozy. Gypsy Rose Blanchard has warning from Menendez Brothers if they get released. Oh, does she now? Does she have a warning for the Menendez Brothers? Jesus freaking Christ. She played a role in her 2016 murder of her mother, Dee Dee. You know, they still have to make the fucking sentence that that her mother had Munchausen syndrome by proxy, which we all know she did in TMZ. Why don't you guys fucking report on that? Why doesn't any of you report on the fact that we know now her mother did not have Munchausen freaking by proxy? The girl was actually sick. She's got a damn chromosome disorder. Why don't you report on that? No, you wouldn't want to go against what you've said for all these months because it'll make you look like asshats. But, you know, she was a warning for them that they should tread carefully. Because while people are currently advocating for them, I know from personal experience, it won't always be like that. It won't always be like that? Well, it will for them, honey, because guess what? They were actually abused. And they've taken responsibility. And they've done the work inside of prison, something you know nothing about. And they're actually true advocates. Again, something you know nothing about. So she does go on to say that she was not super educated on all the details of the Menendez case, but noted how she stands for victims of abuse. Well, honey, I don't think you stand for me. You sure as shit don't stand for the other people that I know that have been abused. Because guess what? Newsflash, TMZ, she was not freaking abused. She wasn't abused. Her mother does not have Munchausen by proxy. She's never diagnosed with it, and we have proven with the chromosome disorder that you should be reporting on. I mean, you know, if you want to be ethical and truthful, I mean, God, why would we expect the media to be that? But, you know, if you wanted to actually do your jobs as journalists, I mean, calling TMZ journalists is kind of fucking crazy, but this is other people that did this. There's People Magazine, and there's A&E, and there's HBO, and there's all these different people that didn't bother to do any type of journalism whatsoever or investigation into this freaking case. Because if you had, you'd know she has no right to be talking about any of this shit. Prison reform my ass. Ugh, entitled little lying brat. That's the best I can do. For entertainment and educational purposes only, in my opinion. And not to bully her. Holy crapanola. And then she goes on to give him some more advice. Great advice here. The world is so different now. It can be hard to adjust. That's why I tell everyone that the thing that I'm doing is the first time I'm doing it. Besides the fact that there's photographic evidence that it's not the first time that you're doing it. But hey, who wants to fact check these days, right? I'm going to play Conspiratee's little fucking screen clip about what she said when she was interviewed by TMZ. Because, you know, she works with them and she has a collaboration with them. And so she called them to let them know that she's at the airport. But then her and Ken act like they're completely bothered by the fact that they're being approached in the airport by TMZ. I'd like to know, how did TMZ know you were there then? And you couldn't even be bothered to know your facts to say, oh my goodness, yes, I think it's a terrible case. And I really do hope that they are, you know, given the justice that they deserve. I know that what they went through was hard. And, you know, I understand that they committed a terrible crime like I did. But, you know, they should absolutely have been given the right to tell their story as to why they did what they did. Ignorant. That's the only word I can come up with right now. Ignorant.
Blanchard was just asked by a TMZ reporter what she thinks about the Menendez Brothers case.
It's one of the biggest stories in the world right now, the Menendez Brothers. Have you been following that at all, or?
Not a whole lot. I'm not very educated in their case or anything.
So they went to prison for murdering their parents, and nobody denies that they did it, but it's coming out and it's pretty credible. A lot of people feel that they were abused by
The
their
lights are on,
parents.
but nobody's
So
home. You
now
can see
the
it.
DA is reviewing their case, and they're possibly going to get released. And I kind of wanted your opinion on that.
Okay, well, I mean, I really can't speak on the specifics of that case. I'm not really educated in that case. But I will say that I'm an advocate for abuse victims in general, and I'm all about prison reform.
So if that happened, though, if their parents did abuse them, I mean, do you support their release, you think? I think neither of us are educated enough.
Oh, here comes Ken with the assist.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree with Ken. You know, I think that, you know, if their case is being reviewed, then, you know, hopefully something can be done.
So there you have it, my friends. Why even speak about it at all? You literally said you know nothing. Hey, honey, newsflash for you. The reason people turned on you isn't because, oh, well, you know, and people are just supportive, and then when I came out, they just decided not to be supportive anymore. No, sister. Let me tell you something. Lots of people were supportive of you until they realized that you were a liar and that you were victimizing your victim again, villainizing her, lying about your co-conspirator, and everything else that comes out of your mouth. Why don't you just go back to Cut Off, Louisiana, have your little baby with Ken the Wonder Boy, and shut the fuck up? I guarantee you the rest of us will leave you the fuck alone. Until then, I think we're all going to be a pretty big thorn in your side, calling you out on your bullshit. And that's why I'm completely unhinged. There's a story there. Have a good one from The Good Wives. Serving up true crime, one dish at a time. I'm going to hit the live button as soon as this freaking loads. So come watch me and talk with me and Mac about this bullshit. Bye, guys. Mwah.